Hey there, welcome to ITV. I'm Ambika Kulbergi. Today, we continue with clips from Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley's trip to India last November. Last week, we showed you some parts of their first stop in Hyderabad. Here is more from what our Imagination ITV cameras captured in Hyderabad.
Good evening. My name is John McDonough. I'm the Secretary of State of the state of Maryland, and welcome to this ceremony this evening to initiate the creation, ultimately, of a relationship between the state of Maryland and Andhra Pradesh. It is my great pleasure to present to you for brief remarks expressing welcome from the Secretary of State of the United States, Rita Jo Lewis, Special Representative for Global Intergovernmental Affairs, U.S. Department of State. Please,
I will tell you, Mr. Chief Minister, we are so delighted to be able to see you and your ministers and others who have been here entertaining all of us. But more importantly, Minister Reddy, we really appreciate your leadership and enthusiasm for engagements between the United States and India.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the highest ranking Marylander of Indian origin in the executive branch of government, Deputy Secretary of State Rajan Natarajan, who will recognize the various dignitaries from the state of Maryland.
Let me begin with First Lady of Maryland, Honorable Catherine O'Malley. She is also serving as the Maryland State Judge. She's here.
And now to introduce our honorable guest, Chief Minister Reddy, a true daughter of both Maryland and Andhra Pradesh, Delegate Aruna Miller.
Namaskaram. Naku ee ratra enta santoshanga undi next guest introduce cheytam. అంత తెలుగులో చెప్పాలనుకున్నాను బట్ నేను ఇంకా తెలుగులో మాట్లాడుతుంటే మీరందరూ నవ్వుకుంటారు బికాజ్ నా తెలుగు అంత మంచిది కాదు అందుకని ఇప్పుడు ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్తాను. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite the 16th Chief Minister of the great state of my state as well of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Kiran Kumar Reddy.
The state of Andhra Pradesh, we are pioneers in a lot of innovative schemes we have taken up, basically for the rural poor. We've got a very big agriculture sector where 70% of our people depend on agriculture. Here, the holdings are quite less as compared to your agriculture holdings in US. So they do a lot of intensive agriculture, and I think a lot of technology exchanges can take place about productivity and how to move ahead. And in education, the numbers we are talking of and the numbers in US, it's very difficult to compare each other, where we are about 85 million in this state, and in Maryland it's 5.6 million. I think our Hyderabad city is nearly 10 million. We've got a lot of initiatives which we are doing for the rural people, where education is, we are trying to put in a lot of emphasis on education, especially in the rural areas. And here we are financing most of the education which the poor people study. It's about 227 lakhs, 270 million. Huh? about 2.7 million students. We finance their total education, costing it is 27 lakh children. That is the college-going children. We finance them totally, and we spend about 3,500 crores as scholarship yearly. We are trying to synchronize education with employment, trying to get the skill development into curriculum, and every student who comes out of college should be employable and should be ready for taking a suitable job according to his education. I think we will have a good exchange of between the two states, and we can go a long way. On the other hand, I was just telling him, we've got a lot of advancement in IT sector and other sectors, which we are trying to use it for better management of issues. We have started a new initiative called Me Seva. Me Seva means your service in Telugu, where by April end, I will be computerizing all the states, all the districts in the state, where the certificates and property exchange, documents and other aspects which the rural people and the urban people throughout the state want. We have about 2 crore transactions every year. So this makes for the people very easy, because they don't have to go to the offices. You've got specified centers for them, where a time bond, it could be 15 minutes, it could be 20 minutes, or it could be 2 days, depending on the document, where he gets a copy of the document without any hassles and without any red tapeism in the government. This is one program. This is unique for the state of Andhra Pradesh. We have introduced it. We are doing a pilot project in one district. Next 10 days, I'm introducing it in another 2 districts. I think once this pilot, by April first week, I think we would have got all the results, and we will go ahead. All these things, we are trying to use technology. I was just telling the Honorable Governor that in Hyderabad, all our trash cans have got videographed the timing, when it is cleaned, how well it is cleaned, and it is being monitored by the municipal administration. I don't know how many of the people from Hyderabad know about it. So on one way, the rural people, we are trying to see that all the basic necessities are given to them. On the other way, we are quite advanced in computers, and we are quite, I think we are one of the states where we could take IT to the next level, where a lot of exports are there from our state. And I think one company we had gone, I think Honeywell, one of the companies, I was surprised that out of the 28,000 flights in the world, 14,000 flights are monitored from Hyderabad. Their weather, their landing, all the pilot tips are given from Hyderabad. And that is 50% of the flights in the world are monitored from Hyderabad. So I think a lot of you, when you get into a plane, should always think of well-being of Hyderabad. See, that is how technology is today. And I know a lot of US states where they're doing their employment, employment cards are generated from Hyderabad online and sent there to the people there. So we are doing a lot of work for US, and I think our partnership with the sister state relationship with Maryland will help us a lot. Thank you very much, and I think it's a great pleasure meeting the governor, and it's a great pleasure meeting all of you. Thank you very much.